Hey everybody, it is past time for the week that was. Going to make this short and sweet, mainly because between going out of town for the 4th of July weekend and unfortunately having a loss in the family, I was barely home this week, much less got any reading done. Luckily, I was almost done with a couple of books, so I managed to finish both of those off last week. I finished off The Phoenix Pencil Company by Allison King, which is way better than it sounded. I need to get some reviews up. I do apologize. Like I said, it has been a crazy week, but I will get that up as soon as possible. I already gave it 4 stars over on Goodreads, and I will explain all about why later. The other book that I finished was Another by Paul Tremblay. This one is a little bit out of left field for Paul. This is a middle grade book, but it was a very, very good middle grade book. I did give it 5 stars on Goodreads. I gave it that 5 stars for a reason. It is because for the book it is for the age group that is aimed at, I thought it was excellent. It's obviously going to be not as scary or over the top as it might be if set for an adult. So if you're 50, maybe I might have given it more like a 4-star range. But I try to grade them on for, what I thought of them, for who they're aimed at. And it was absolutely excellent. Loved that book, knocked that one out, got those both finished. Like I said, luckily I was almost done with both of them. Plus the Paul Tremblay book was just, I don't have it in front of me, it was just over 200 pages. I read the ebook. That's coming out later this month. But yeah, if you are looking for a book for somebody in those middle grades and they like a little bit of horror in it, it definitely has the creep factor going on. Excellent gift idea, that's all I'm saying. And again, yeah, with everything that happened last week, that is all that I finished reading. It will not be posting till the end of the month, but I also did have my interview with Paul Tremblay, so that will be out there for you guys to see. Like I said, a little bit later in the month. Wanted to drop it the 21st because I usually like dropping those the day before the book come out, and the book drops on the 22nd. However, I realized that next week I have my interview coming up with Cassandra Kaw. Her book also drops on the 22nd, and I'd already planned on having that drop the 21st, and I didn't want to drop both interviews on the same night. So going to split those up a little bit. But yeah, that's where we're at. And I've also got an interview coming up next week with Annalee Newitz. That one actually posts till July, but it's busy. And it's not getting any. Actually, it is getting a little less busy because we've already knocked out with the Annalee Newitz one. I've already knocked out one of the August interviews, and I think I've only got 1 or 2 others scheduled for that month. So, getting a little bit of break coming up, and I do have an interview coming up, obviously, with Jake from Nerd Level Rising, but he hasn't written any books. He better not write any books because I don't want to have another book to read. I like reading books, but I don't want to have another homework book to read coming up anytime soon. Last night I did finish up. I knocked out the rest of Murderbot, which was enjoyable. I still think the books were better. But if you haven't read the books, I think you'll enjoy the show. Like I said, that's it. It was a short week. I didn't even get any videos posted last week. And of course, the week that was is posting a day late, so I should be back on schedule moving forward, and I hope you guys have some good reads, and I will catch you later.